Hey guys, how's it going? Look, today I want to talk to you a little bit about Christmas and how I know you've probably heard this a million times, but this is my take on it. I believe Christmas has become too commercialized. Regardless, on this channel of, look, I'm not looking to get into a Christmas debate here. There's a lot of people that have said, well, we got to quit making Christmas so much about Christ and quit trying to shove religion down our throats. First of all, to turn around and make it specifically about Christ and the whole Christianity and faith thing. Okay, as long as I can remember, I was not, as a kid anyway, going to church every day, every week. I remember Rudolph before I remember really about the whole Jesus thing. And I'm not saying it to be an offensive butthead, but I'm just saying it to be real, right? Regardless, I'd like to break it down to its bare minimum right now. Regardless of Jesus and God and was he born in a barn? Look. If you don't want to look at that side of it just yet, which honestly, in my opinion, everybody kind of needs to a little bit. But if you don't want to look at it in terms of a Christ thing and you want to sit there and say we're shoving religion down your throat, look, what's wrong with saying, hey, at least for Christmas, let's remember our fellow man and donate where we can donate and all that sort of thing. And what's wrong, by the way, of having holidays and saying, Happy Easter, Merry Christmas, blah, blah, blah. Everybody has the right to believe their faith. So if I believe in springtime that Jesus rose from the dead, why am I going to not bring that up? And why am I going to make it about an Easter bunny? And at the same time, if you don't want to look at it that way, just look at it the bare minimum of at least being there for your fellow man. What's wrong with that too? I will get into this in a heavier topic, but look. I remember last year, this whole thing about Starbucks and people saying, well, it's too Christmassy, it's too offensive, blah, blah, blah. And then they changed it to this really cheap-ass cup. Okay, let's get real. Go look it up if you want. And yes, I know I keep saying go look it up on these videos, but sometimes it's because with not having an extra hand around sometimes, I can't write these dates, I can't write dates down, I can't write names down. So, if I want to say it like that, then, and what's wrong with not being lazy and going and look stuff up? But Starbucks was like being lame for being too Christmassy, okay? Too Christ-based, too blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing, the parts that the people bitched about on the cups weren't even about God. It was a snowman, for goodness sake, and then people complained. Really? So, if you want to look at this holiday season and say, what's wrong with being there for a fellow man at least? Then let's do that. And interesting little side note. If you're shopping and it's Christmas season, don't stop in the middle of the damn hallway the mall roads or whatever you want to call it. Because there could be a guy in a wheelchair or a girl in a wheelchair right behind you trying to get by. Instead, you stop to talk to somebody you haven't seen all year. Anyway, I will get into this a little bit more based, but anyways, just look. If you don't want to make it about God, which I believe, you should on some level, you don't necessarily have to subscribe to what a building believes or the politics behind it, but you can have faith. That's what countries were founded on, were faith and freedom and respect, unless you're living in Cuba. But we won't go there. So, I don't know. Just, because think about it. You might be bitching about, this is too much shopping, too much this, too much that. Stop shoving Jesus down our throats. Stop doing this. What about the people that don't have families? Okay? Am I saying that we need to do everything for our fellow man around Christmas time? No, because people do have to live. People do have to pay bills. But even if you got $1 from your change purse or whatever you want to call it, put it in the Salvation Army little thing. Every dollar, every cent, every 5 cents counts. All right? Later.